If you've ever wondered how you keep the childhood dream alive of building and hanging off tall structures, I think I've found the industry for you. Scaffolding, access and rigging are all about getting stuff done in those hard to reach places. Scaffolders work in a variety of situations and locations. No two sites are the same.
We're doing the stages for the V8s.
Basically, we've got a 2.5 metre platform that we've got to build for a couple of businesses who are pretty much basically having a party up there, which is pretty understandable with the weekend. And pretty much we have to put double railing on, so when you've had a few drinks, you don't fall off.
In other words, you guys are pretty much just making the world a safer place.
Making the world a safer place over 2 metres, yeah.
The boys are just here dismantling one side of the church and just moving it over to the other side.
Leon started out in the business as a scaffold hand, but he worked his way up the ranks and now has a sales and management role. Seems like it's quite a good team environment.
It has to be, man, like a footy team.
Yeah.
You know, all of the boys, you're good for something. You got your forwards, man, who cut the gear, and you got your flashy backs on top, you know, on the scaffold boarding it right.
A few guys coming up the ranks.
There's a couple here right now, Sakona and Calvin. They're currently in their type of tinny, going through the scaffolding course.
Scaffolding is really a team game, you know. It's very rarely do you find that you'll get a lone scaffolder by himself, so it's about having your mate next to you, making sure that you're both safe. That's what it really offers.
So how long have you been doing the job, mate?
Only for a good 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think it is about scaffolding that makes it a good job?
I like it because it's not like a factory job. You're not in the same place every day.
We've seen what sort of problems you can tackle with scaffolding, but how do you access the outside of a building that's 30 stories high?
There's a carabiner locked and back onto a lanyard.
Abseiling is not for the faint-hearted, and when working at heights like this, there can be no room for error. What are the boys doing today?
Just abseiling down the side of the building, just cleaning the windows. It's a great feeling. You actually start thinking about like life and stuff like that, because it's sort of like a near-death experience.
On a building this size, these guys could be here working for a week, dropping down 3 times a day. How'd that session go?
No, it's good, real good.
Yeah.
Got some happy customers up there. Really happy their windows are clean. So, cool.
Just level up the machine.
A swinging stage is just another way to access the outside of a building. It's quite amazing that you guys can get access, you know?
Yeah, without these ones, we can't do the job, eh?
Well, down in Christchurch, heart of the red zone, and I tell you what, there's no shortage of scaffolding work here. Rayhana Fraser is a Taipatini Polytechnic Young Scaffolder of the Year award winner. He's recently moved into a senior role as foreman.
I was a bit nervous at doing it at first, like taking control of the men, but yeah, once I got into it, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It took me a few months. Yeah, taking the control of my own gang was a bit of a rush.
Pretty good to see guys like Ray coming through the ranks.
Oh yeah, Ray's pretty good, isn't he? He's not bad for a big fella.
Yeah.
You know, I think in the scaffolding it's a special kind of a breed who are going to stick around and learn the trade properly. I know, Ray, you only come. But I think, you know, at this point in time in Christchurch, because we're so busy, but when we get the good ones, we try to keep them, you know.
Usually rigging is all about constructing buildings, but here in Christchurch, it's about deconstruction, as with this PricewaterhouseCoopers building, getting it to the ground safely.
It's a massive unit to even dream to bring down, but every job's different, but this could be the one out of the hat.
We all set to go, Farron?
Yeah, it's ready to sail.
Mate, it's a big task you're in charge of here, eh?
Yeah, big machine comes with a great responsibility as well, so it's one of those things that you just got to build that trust up with the person that you're working for.
That's where they got the line on Spider-Man from, eh? With great power comes great responsibility. They got it from you, mate.
I'd like to think so, but no.
But actually, the man with all the power is the rigger. He's the eyes and the ears of the operation.
Carry on.
What is it about the industry that sort of grabs you or has kept you in it?
It's passion. You know, you get something to put up and you see you've done it or had something to do with it, and you know you go past and say, I helped with that. Or you say to your grandson, Papa did that.
There are a number of ways to get involved in the scaffolding, access and rigging game. But a good place to start is the Taipatini Polytechnic. So Vadim, here we are, this training facility. Tell us about this joint.
Yeah, the Polytech in itself has been set up to offer training to the trade qualification level, but at the same time to ensure that we engage our students in the correct manner. Most of our students entering into these trades, your rigging, your industrial access, your height safety, your scaffolding, are a tangible, active, practical type of person, and so most of the training is in and around being out in our yard, which is a simulation of a real world construction site.
Well, I'm all rigged up, ready to go. What do you got in store for me?
Well, we'll take you to the top. Hope you're not afraid of heights, but we'll make sure you're safe.
So I was taken straight to the top with Roger the rigging master. How do you go with the heights, mate? Do you have to concentrate a bit more when you're doing stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Takes your mind off the fact that you're doing a full day's work, and half of it's fun, half of it's focused. Get it nice and tight on your body, get your thumb on the trigger, depress the trigger, and start walking out. Get it nice and tight, pull it tight, that's it. As you're walking towards the edge, thumb it out. When you've got enough, let go. Swing your legs out. No way of falling. And we're tethered and we're safe.
Good.
Basically, if we needed to, we could start work straight away.
Awesome, have our lunch up here.
And have our lunch, yeah.
It's like every boy's dream.
Pretty much.
The great thing about Taipatini is you get to learn while you earn. Guys come here to upskill and give themselves a few more career options.
Just probably a little bit more money in your pocket. You might even be given your own crew. And you have a little bit more control over how you build things and stuff like that, I suppose. And instead of being the bottom of the fern shade, you'll be the middle. Yeah, so.
Scaffolding, rigging and access offer great career opportunities for anyone that doesn't want a line of work that's just the same old. So if you like being part of a team, working outside and getting physical while solving problems with your head, then this is for you.